Some English words sound a little wrong. If you're learning English, you probably heard one of these words and thought, wait, am I allowed to say that? But don't worry, these words might sound dirty, but they're totally normal when speaking in English. So let's learn them and have some fun. Okay, number 1, Uranus. This is a planet, not a body part. The correct pronunciation is actually Uranus. Uranus. Although you might hear some people say it the second way. So, for example, Uranus is the 7th planet from the sun. If someone isn't talking about the planet, then you might want to double check the conversation. Okay, number 2, cockpit. This is the part of an aeroplane where the pilot sits. For example, the pilot is already in the cockpit, getting ready for takeoff. It sounds funny, but it's a totally normal word in aviation. And no, don't worry, it's not a bad word. Number 3 is pecker. Yes, it can be slang for, but it's also just a bird's beak. Here's an example. The woodpecker uses its pecker to knock on the wood. Perfectly fine if it's about animals, but if you're pointing at a guy's pants, just make sure it's not a stranger. Okay, number 4, titmouse. Another bird, small, cute, and totally harmless. So you could say, I saw a titmouse outside my window yesterday. It's actually a real bird's name, even if it makes people giggle a little bit. Some people might think it's an inappropriate word because of the TIT, which is kind of an inappropriate way of saying boob. Number 5, ass. Usually a rude word for sure, but it also is a word for donkey in older and more formal English. Here's one example. He rode into town on a stubborn ass. You'll hear this one in the Bible a lot. This word can also be used inappropriately to refer to someone's bum or butt. If your bum is being stubborn, then maybe you should see a doctor. All right, number 6, fanny. In the US, it means your butt. Very mild and is often used in kids' shows. You might hear something like, I slipped and landed on my fanny. But be careful, in British English, it means something very different. Basically, in American English, it's talking about the backside, and in British English, it's talking about the front side of a woman. I want to make that clear. By the way, check out my full video on British English versus American English. You'll be surprised at how many common words have different meanings, even though it's the same language. Okay, number 7, doodle. This sounds like it might be rude, but actually it's just a quick and simple drawing. For example, I doodled the stars and the moon in my notebook. Totally sweet and innocent. Okay, number 8, pianist. Say it slowly. Pianist. This is a person that plays the piano, nothing else. For example, she is an amazing pianist. She's been playing the piano since she was 5 years old. Just don't say it too fast. You don't want people to get the wrong idea when you say that pianist was so good. Okay, quick recap. Let's go over the 8 words again. Uranus, a planet. Cockpit, the front of an aeroplane. Pecker, a bird's beak. Titmouse, a small bird. Ass, a donkey. Fanny, a butt in the US. Doodle, a simple drawing. And pianist, a piano player. English is full of funny words like this, and it's totally okay to laugh at them. But now you know that they're not rude, You can use them freely with confidence. Just please make sure it's the right context and pronounce them properly. Try using one of these words in the comments and I'll reply and see if it's correct. If you like this lesson, then don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and remember, if someone says fanny or cockpit, you don't have to blush. Okay, bye.